Okay, so what happened today is that DAX gapped down at the European Open and consolidated in a very tight range, and then at the European Cash Open broke it out, then broke out days open price, then gap low price, and then rallied back up to 10,800. Initially found a resistance here, then held support at 90s, and then broke it out aggressively and rallied up to 860s, then just continued to go upwards to 10,900, and this is last Friday's high, and this is a multi-month high as well. And now I'm trying to see if this was a kind of a fail breakout, and then it will continue to go downwards. So if this scenario happens, let's see the daily chart. So this is last week's high. Now if this is a failed breakout and doesn't go up to 11,000, then price will just fail here and build value downwards, and if the low of last week breaks to the downside, then the price more likely to go down to visit 10,400s and then consolidates here. But then we'll see a lot of news to be expected this week. Okay, so DAX still very choppily going upwards on the way to 11,000. Found support here at 28th of October high, and now it's building the way up to, let's say, 11,000. This will probably be a very nice good short at the US session if price goes there. Okay, so this is the kind of the ideal short setup to the short side for the until the US Open. So these twos are this one is kind of lower high from this one, but if price doesn't hold support here and breaks to the downside and then retests the 28th of October high and fails, then we'll go more downwards, and hopefully we'll go just down to pivot point of the day, an equilibrium line of initial balance of the initial balance zone. So in contrary, it can just go here, hold support here and just go back up to 11,000. So far price held support at the last week's high and multi-month high, and now let's see if this kind of resistance here at 60s hold, and then we'll have more downside and possibly a flash move down at the US Cash Open. Otherwise the trend will just continue upwards and will go at 11. I will trade at 11k or even further upside. So again, if this daily chart is not just three higher highs fake out, which means three push to the high, then we'll probably sell aggressively down below, but first needs to break down this level, otherwise it will just massively rallies up the whole week. Okay, so a few minutes to the US Cash Open. So what we have now is price retested previous high and slowly failed. So what I would really like to see now is an initial rally up to 11,000 hopefully, then resistance here and then a sell-off down, let's say, to 900s first and then even lower. So at the US Open, price held support at resistance 2, then price held support and spiked at the SM manufacturing news, but then we have another news at 14 minutes. So if price rallies up to 11k, I would like to short it here against that level for hopefully a move to the downside. Okay, so we held the pullback retest here at the US cash open price, then price rallied back, spiked back up at the US ISM news. So let's see if this will hold and go up to 11,000 and try to short it there, or otherwise they will just go down to revisit either the last week's high support, which became support today, or even lower. But the more the price stays above these levels, the more likely to go more upside. So price still holding support at the US cash open price and above resistance too, but is still trading below previous high. Then we'll see if this happens. I will just say again that I will try to short it up here. So price actually failed here in previous high of European session and then made 3 lower highs, which now broke down US cash open price and found resistance here. Then now is trying to selling off. If this level breaks to the downside and then holds below, then they're more likely to go even further down. So 20 minutes to the European cash market close, and this kind of support just retested and very aggressively spiked up. Then let's see if this will hold for more upside into the close or just fail around here at European cash open price, at the US cash open price, and then probably move lower. So cash market actually in Europe closed, then price action found support and held the rally, then found resistance initially at R2 and at 50s level, then kind of pullback, and then now after the close, I mean a few minutes before the European cash close, rallied back above. Now the case is if it will go sideways or just begin building value below last week's and multi-week high here. Then yeah, this is the kind of summary today. Held support and then immediately rallied back up. Then we'll see if this kind of formation will play out during the rest of the week. So thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, you can share it and subscribe to my channel, or you can just check